So talk about ship schedule real quick. So let's say you're on a 120, 90-day contract, whatever it is. You work every day, no days off. And it's 8 hours a day plus overtime. Mostly you get 4 hours unless the company's cheap or something. And in the morning, you know, unless you have the same thing every day, like I've been on ships where every morning I do house sanitary before breakfast. This ship, we meet up at 6 a.m., discuss what we're gonna do for the morning job. We meet up after breakfast at 8, discuss what we're gonna do. And then after coffee breaks, after meal times, anytime that there's been a lull. Now, sometimes, depending on if it's raining or something comes up, you know, like I'm painting this, he might come get me, tell me to do something different. And sometimes, you know, they come and check on you. And sometimes they don't. But, you know, like, they gave me this white paint, right? And there's a handful of things that need to be painted white. So I have to get as much of that done. Now I could, you know, if I don't get it all done, it's fine. But if I spend all day and I was only supposed to paint 5 things, well, then they'll get mad at me. But for the most part, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, they don't really come and yell at you. Very rarely are they like, I've had them sometimes where they're like, hey, why isn't that done yet? Or whatever. But if they're on you that much, I mean, that's a them thing. You know, that's not super common. What else? You know, some bosuns will give you jobs and you won't see them until the next time you meet up. Some of them will come check on you constantly. Some of them will be there working with you. You know, it all just depends on what you're doing. You know, if everybody's there, usually you want to bust it up quick. If, you know, he doesn't come check on me because he knows I get the stuff done. You know, he knows I'm painting it. He knows that I'm going to use my paint. I'm going to get whatever I can get done. And if it, you know, doesn't all get done, he knows it's not because I was fucking off. That's the biggest thing, is knowing when to fuck off and when not to. There's a couple guys that today we were getting ready to get some ship stores, you know, your food and supplies. And we were waiting for it to arrive. And so he sent these 2 guys to go basically just, we got a couple carp on net, so we got a bunch of bags of trash on right now. And he just sent them up there to make it look pretty. He didn't really care if they did or what they did, but it's out of sight, out of mind until we're ready. But they kept showing back up, sitting down. You know, that makes him look bad, makes the deck department look bad. And so, you know, that kind of stuff they'll get irritated about. Some ships, I mean, overtime is never mandatory, but some ships, if you don't do it, especially if they want you to, they won't let you have it. This ship is kind of lax on that, like, you know, I'll work my morning overtime yesterday, today, tomorrow, day before yesterday. I didn't work my evening overtime for various reasons. Either I was tired or I wanted to go ashore or whatever it is. But that's my time, you know? And they just like to know in the morning. You know, when I go ashore, I put myself on the board for it. But, you know, you just want to do a good job. You don't want to fuck around. Anyway, guys, I got people, so I'm gonna finish finish this up with fair weather following seas.